Hello, my friends. It's time for another episode of Your Questions Answered. This is where we ask you on Facebook if you have any questions for me, and then I answer them on video, and we post the videos. So the first question I have is from Carol Abreu. I hope I'm saying that right. And she says, what's your surprise? Well, Carol, by now you probably already know we released a new website. So I'm very excited. Make sure you check out the website and create an account and start shopping with us. So that's what it was. Jennifer wants to know, how do I store my framelit dies? Well, Sizzix has come out with this great storage solution, and it comes in packages of 3. We sell them on our website in packs of 9, 3 of 3, and they're really great because they fit perfectly in our storage sheets that we give out. But what I do is I have my stamps in here as well as my framelit dies. Oh, my framelit dies that match, and they fit perfectly in my storage container, in my plastic storage sheets, and then they're cute. And so you can also just keep just your framelits in here as well, so it's really handy. Barbara Brown wants to know, have I used the Tim Holtz distress markers? No, I haven't actually. I need to have him send me some. I haven't gotten to play with those yet. They're pretty new still. Hopefully I'll get my hands on some soon though. Let's see. Sherry Renfro wants to know, will I be in Charlotte, North Carolina? Yes, I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I actually know the date of that one because it's my birthday weekend. So my birthday is August 11th, and I will be in North Carolina on the 10th and the 11th of August. So yes, I will be there. Will I be teaching any classes? Sadly, I will not be teaching any classes. We found that if I were to teach classes outside of the booth and people were to come to the booth to meet me, sadly, I wouldn't be there, and then people would be sad, and then we wouldn't get to meet. And I like to meet a lot of people, and so we found that it's better if I just stay in the booth and visit with everyone. So I will not be teaching any classes, but I will be there. Let's see. Tiffany Logan says she's having trouble with the ink pads she purchased at our class. She's tried everything and they suds up a lot. Tiffany, that's because they have lots of ink on them. They're very, very juicy, loosey ink pads. And if you're finding that you're having trouble with a lot of suds, that means there's just too much ink on them. And so what you're going to do, and I wish I had a brand new one to show you, but this is one, I don't think it's brand new, but it might be a little inky. What you can do is just turn it upside down and press down once or twice to get some of that extra ink off. It's just we wanted to make sure that they were extra inky because it's better to have a too wet ink pad than a dry ink pad like you get from other companies. So you just have too much ink on the ink pad, just turn it upside down and press down once or twice, test it, see if it works for you. If it has still too much ink, do it once or twice more and then you should be good to go. Let's see. Nikki Garcia wants to know if I'm ever coming to Hawaii. Well, gosh, if you're gonna ask. No, I was there last August and unfortunately it's not on my schedule as of right now, but my younger daughter Katie did mention that's one trip she would be willing to take again this year. So if it ever pops up, I will definitely be on that list to go. Let's see. Anne Forkett wants to know, will I have a class in September? Yes, we will have a class in September at our facility in Irvine, California. The date has not been chosen yet, but make sure you stay tuned to our website because, or our blog also. We will let you know as soon as we figure out that date. Our next class right now is June 23rd. Let's see. Leah wants to know, what's your surprise? Yes, the surprise was the website. And will I be coming to Florida next year? Right now, Florida is not on the list for next year, but we haven't made our schedule for next year, so I'm not quite sure. Florida is one of my favorite states, right next to Hawaii and California, so I'm hoping to go to Florida and take a couple extra days to spend time in St. Pete Beach. That's one of my favorite areas in the world, and so I'm hoping to get us there soon. Tammy Wood wants to know, can you use the dies in the Cuttlebug? Well, some of my dies you can use in the Cuttlebug. For example, all of the framelit dies, the wafer thin dies that are this size, any of these dies you can use in the Cuttlebug. However, you cannot use the Flip It dies. Sorry. The Flip It dies are too wide for the opening of the Cuttlebug. So for the Flip It dies, you'll want to use either the Big Shot, the Big Kick, or the Vagabond, or the Big Shot Pro, because this die is just too wide for the Cuttlebug. Let's see. Robin Justice wants to know, are there any plans for a wedding stamp set? It's definitely on the list. Unfortunately, I'm only allowed to release 4 to 5 stamp sets a month, and it's on the list, definitely, don't worry. Let's see. Lauren wants to know wedding stamp set and a stamp set in Spanish. Unfortunately, we probably won't be doing a Spanish set. I tried to get one done in the past. The problem is it's such a limited customer base, sadly, and we have to order our stamps in huge bulk, and I wouldn't be able to sell all the stamp sets. So I don't know if there'd ever be one in Spanish, but it's definitely something we'd like to look into in the future. Let's see, Barbara wants to know, will I ever do stamps with a kitchen theme, aprons, oven mitts, etc.? You never know. I don't want to say no because I definitely will someday. I just don't know where, again, on the schedule that could be. Let's see. Jennifer Smith says, are you coming out with new stamp pad colors? I really need a nice navy blue. Well, we are coming out with new stamp colors, and I'm not sure the release date as to when you're going to see this video. We're coming out with 6 new ink pad colors, and let's see, there is, and I don't even know if I remember them because they're not out yet, but there's celery, there's raspberry, plum, cornflower, I'm missing two. Oh, pumpkin and mustard. So really nice fall jewel colors, so you're really gonna like those. I got to play with the prototypes and I fell in love with all of them. So make sure you stay tuned for those, or maybe they're already out now, I don't know. So thanks so much for joining me for another episode of Your Questions Answered. And next time you have a question, make sure you post it on our Facebook when we put the little blog up, the little badge up, and maybe I'll answer one of your questions in the future. Thanks so much, bye-bye.